This past summer, I spent 2 weeks at Castleton State College for the Governor's Institute on the Arts, which both scared me out of my mind and turned out to be one of the best things I have ever experienced. When I arrived, I kept to myself, head down, arms wrapped around a journal, trying not to hyperventilate the sheer amount of people surrounding me. The first thing to change that was one of the teachers, Jeff, who saw me clutching onto the journal for dear life and asked if I was a writer. A few days in, and I was a little more used to my surroundings. I still didn't talk a whole lot, except to one of the girls in my suite, Abby. She was interested in most of the same things as I was. We shared both our classes, and we even looked something alike. Around her, I felt more comfortable with myself, because I knew that I had plenty of topics to go to when random conversation died out. Having her around gave me a connection amidst the sea of strangers. There was a cabaret show towards the end of the first week, where any student at the Institute could sign up, go on stage for a few minutes, and do whatever they liked.
Hoping he won't see her presence holds me to her shadow, 'cause she's everything to me.
I could barely manage to speak up to share my story in the writing class I was taking, so the idea of going up and doing something on stage was unthinkable. It surprised me to see the quietest of my classmates step up and make the whole room burst into laughter with just a few words. Caleb was usually serious in class, and he didn't often share his work, but on stage his whole demeanor changed. He was smiling and drawing out responses from the crowd like it was all he'd ever done. It made me think that if someone that reserved could get up on stage and talk like that, I probably could too.
And all I can think of is run. So that's what I do. Look her in the face, and I'm like, okay, gotta go. And there I go, with the wind.
My acting class was a mix of reading and analyzing a play, to playing some of the most ridiculous word games I've ever learned. Our teacher, Marcel, decided we were going to be performing the entirety of the play we were reading in only a week. We were put into groups, we all played multiple characters in multiple scenes, occasionally having the same scene running in a few places at once, so that more people could take it in. This allowed me a sort of gateway into personally opening up, because this wasn't me. It was a character, a face I could put on and portray to the best of my ability. And once I could do that, and do it on a stage, I got louder outside my character. I managed to bring over what acting had taught me into my own personality, releasing me of my fear to speak in front of multiple people.